What is going on, everyone? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Trucker Crespo here. Super excited. I'm moving. I was at the terminal for 2 days because this load has a lot of time, and the loads they had at the yard I didn't want, so I kept it. I'm heading towards North Carolina. But today's video is you're coming to Prime and your trainer has only been driving for a year or two, okay? So now you start getting worried. Now you start asking how many people have you trained. You start asking all these questions because now you feel like your trainer might not have enough experience to train you, right? Well, here's my opinion. I feel that you could have a trainer with 25, 30 years of driving, and you might not get a good train. You might not get trained as good as if you have a new trainer. Again, this is my opinion, but this is why I say that. When you have a new driver that just recently got their CDL, they were motivated, they were eager to learn, they were paying attention, they looked at details. Like when you went through the training class to become a trainer, you're paying attention because you want to be the best at it, you want to be good, you want to be a great trainer, that way you can make some money and all that stuff, you know? So when you get in a truck with a new trainer, he's really ready to train you, you know? He's new, he knows everything new. Like he could do the pre-trip for you, you know? He'll know like exactly what to tell you, how to bag, what points to look at, things like that. When you have somebody that's been driving for about, I don't know, 20, 25 years, they probably didn't even do a pre-trip when they got their license, okay? You've been doing something for so long that it's hard to explain to people how to do something because you've done it so many times. It's like natural instinct for you, you know? So I feel in the backing, in you know, just the backing, the Qualcomm, like some of the things like that, you get better training from a new driver. But you can't replace experience on the road with an older driver. So there are pros and cons to both of them. I feel like the guy that's been training for about 2 years, he's fresh out of training, he still has motivation. You know, when you do something for a long time, you just kind of like, oh, whatever, you know, and like everything is a hassle, and like you got these students that really don't want to learn nothing. They just want to get in the truck and drive because they feel like they're gonna learn it as they go, and this is really hard to learn on your own. But anyways, whereas you have a new driver who's motivated, who's trying to make some money, you know, and he knows that it depends on you to make good money, so he's eager to teach you how to drive, he's eager to teach you how to do your job. It might benefit you. Like don't be afraid to be out on the road with a new trainer. It's pretty much what I'm trying to say. You know, there's different experiences that you might have at the beginning of your career that some people with a lot of experience haven't gone through it, you know? So if you're new and you get a trainer and the trainer is fairly new, but you could tell he's motivated, ask him questions. Can he do pre-trip? Like, what does he want from you, you know? An older trainer, I mean, the older trainer, the good thing is they know the routes. They know where there's mountains. They know where to stop. They know where to do other things, which is good too, you know? But I just don't want you to be discouraged because your trainer doesn't have a lot of experience. It might actually be a good thing. It might actually be better than someone with a lot of experience. But the key to training is ask questions. And when you're done asking questions, ask more questions, you know? Pay attention to what your trainer does. Pay attention when you're sitting in the front seat at a truck stop. Just pay attention to people backing and kind of see why they do what they're doing while they're backing, you know? Put the phone down, put the PlayStation 5 down, because this is something that's for your life, for your career. This is something that your wife, your kids, your mom, everybody's gonna benefit from you being successful. So you don't have to worry about PlayStation being successful. You don't have to worry about T-Mobile being successful. Put it down, learn this shit, learn it. And, you know, when you have free time, then you could do that. But as you're learning, pay attention outside, you know, how they backing, how they setting up. People set up different, you know, not everybody sets up the same, but figure out like, oh wow, that setup looked pretty good. Now maybe I'll try that. Just don't get discouraged. Come into this industry. It's slow right now. The lows have a lot of time on them, pretty much. You know, it's a perfect time to come because you should have enough time to train a day. Have your trainer teach you some backing skills. Maybe three backings that you do a day is good. You're gonna get the point. The key to backing is doing it. You know, the more you practice, the better you're gonna get at it. It's not how long is it gonna be till I learn. There's really no time for that. One day it just all clicks and you're gonna back in perfect. You do have to learn how to fix screw up. You know what to do when you messed up the setup. So, but anyway, guys, this video is maybe a little longer than I expected. I rambled on, but yeah, if you're coming to Prime now and you're a student and you worry about things are slow, it's gonna take more time for me to be out there because it's 50,000 miles. Don't worry about the miles. Worry about learning this. So when you get out of here, you're killing it. Don't be worried about, oh, I gotta call people for my advice. And honestly, call your trainer. When you get out of his truck and you have issues, don't go to Facebook, don't go to your fleet manager, call your trainer. You know why? Because he made money off of you. He should be 24/7 waiting for your call in case you need help to give you advice. You could always reach out to me, I'll help. But if you don't know my number and you can't reach out to me, call your trainer. Seriously. All my drivers, if they have any issues, they call me and we walk through it, and you know. But I feel like that's my responsibility because I train them. You know, I take that personal. I want them to be successful. I want them to be good drivers out there. I want them to be a good example of Prime while they're out there. So also, if you're a trainer, take freaking pride on what you do. You know what I mean? Lately, I've been looking at a lot of Prime having accidents all over Facebook and all these things. And it's like, Prime's looking like the new Swift right now. So if you're a trainer, pay attention to your driver. Like, figure out what you could help them with, you know? And if you're gonna tell them something, explain why you're recommending this. Not because you want them to do it. They're gonna feel, you know, there's ways to talk to people to understand and figure out what works with your students so no one feels offended, you know? Anyways, I gotta go. Peace out, guys. Be good, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and come to Prime. Best decision you'll make in your life.